thanks, Leonardo, for agreeing to do this interview. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
To start with my dad. He came here from Mexico as an immigrant and with little to nothing. It's a common story, but that's how my dad started here in America. He was working with horses and, at a ranch, like a horse groom. And he built a racehorse empire, I would say. And I was born in the middle of that racehorse empire building. I was raised in the ranch where he paid a saddle and a horse for a down payment, and he was just scrapping up whatever he could to make his payments. But it really shaped my childhood, and it just made me really love animals, and it was just the norm for me just to grow up there in a ranch. And fast forward to my college career, I always knew I wanted to do something with that racehorse empire. My dad is getting a little older, so I'm taking on a little bit more and more responsibility for some things, like working at the ranch, taking care of all the 11 acres there, and going to the racetrack and saddling horses that are going to race. And I that's not the only thing I wanted to do. I wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to venture off and have my own empire, I guess I would say. So it happened when I got my first dog 3 years ago, and she was a troublemaker. So I would want to tire her out. She loved playing keep away. She never wanted to give it back to me. So I made a makeshift chase toy with an avocado picker with a treat at the end, and I would just have her run around while I just stood there. And I knew that was pretty dangerous. So it evolved into a toy, a ball and rope. And I took it to the park a couple times, and people loved it. People were asking me where I got it and stuff. So I decided to move on to, building a company from that. And it was perfect because I was in the entrepreneurship program. So it kind of just went hand in hand with my classes, the startup classes. I would plug in everything that they were teaching me to my, starting my company. And I've started this company. It's super small. It's just called Run Ball, and I'm just starting off right now. That's a little bit about myself, a little choppy, but yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I give you a lot of respect for that. I mean, it seems like you've accomplished quite a bit since graduating Cal State Fullerton. Tell me a little bit about the scariness of I don't know, trying to build a new product. Did you find it scary at all? Were you just down to take the risk?
It's very overwhelming, just all the parts to it. You have to find, sourcing all the stuff and, building a website. And I was lucky enough to have some support from my parents, but it's still a lot of work. And it was overwhelming. But, you just take step by step, little by little, and it slowly, becomes what you want it to become.